We have a busy schedule tonight. My name is Jerry Mulligan. I'm chairing the meeting. With me are board members Austin Higgins, Lynn Eichel, Sabella Santagruel, and electronically Matt Cole. I want to thank Matt for coming. He's in Cooperstown with his son for a baseball game, and at great inconvenience, he's coming to be the fifth member tonight. I think he's on a phone, maybe in a car, sitting somewhere to participate. So, Matt, there he is. Matt, your extraordinary dedication is noted and appreciated. Thank you. All right, the first let me do that. We have minutes of June 5th, July 3rd, and July 17th. You've all received them. Are there any questions or comments on those minutes? Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Do you have a second, Lynn?
Second.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Great. All right, the first item of business is case number 2224, continued from July 17th, 2024. Mr. Allen, please, come up and have a seat. For those of you, for the record, Austin, myself, and Sabelle heard the first case, the first hearing, but Lynn and Matt have reviewed the tape, so they're fully up to speed on this and qualified to respond. The continuance was for Mr. Allen to attempt to get the owner to join him as a co-applicant in his appeal for a variance. Mr. Allen?
Yes,
How'd you make out?
I think we made out pretty well. I attached a letter as well from the owner, Shirley Ann Lota, and she has joined the application as a petitioning for the variance.
Okay, I think for the record, we first need a motion to allow Mr. Allen to amend his application to include the owner, Shirley Ann Lotoff,
Lota. Yes.
as a co-applicant. Are there any questions or comments on that?
No, I move to accept her as a co-applicant as a revision.
The second, all in favor? Any opposed?
Yes.
Great, thank you. Now, in this letter, the standards of the variance are very clear. If I can find my code right here in front of me. There are three standards to be met. And I think when we decided, during the hearing, we discussed that the first criteria is a literal enforcement of the provision of this chapter would involve a substantial hardship, financial or otherwise, to the petitioner or appellant. Well, we talked about last time that you weren't really suffering a hardship, you were suffering a lost opportunity. But that the owner, who's had this vacant building for
20 years.
20 years, is desperate for, and she lists that in her letter asking to join, that she has, this would be a financial hardship for her if it continues on without the ability to use it as a laundromat. The second criteria is that there is a hardship is owing to circumstances related to the soil conditions, shape, or topography of such land or structures. So I'm going to go with the, if we look at the shape of the structures, the building was, as you reported last time, built as a laundromat.
Correct.
It's maintained that appearance
Since its inception, yes.
since inception. So I think that would qualify as a hardship is owing to the circumstances of the structure of the building. It's been empty for 20 years and is actually quite an eyesore downtown.
Yeah, I think that the lot size additionally, it's primarily building or parking lot with very little additional land. So the modification to another building and to meet the requirements for parking for another establishment, for example, may be another hardship.
Excellent point from my opinion.